This is a Jordan 1 that I bought a couple of years ago, paid a resale for, and it's the Jordan 1 Bleached Coral. And this is actually one of those sneakers that came out at the time, and not that many were releasing where they were, I suppose, sort of neutral in colourway, I guess. And this was when all the panda craze was sort of popping off as well. And this particular colourway is a cool one in terms of its looks, like I said, because it's a neutral colourway, and it's got a lot of white, black and grey on there. And then you have like the pop of the, which they're calling bleached coral, which is a pink as well. So you have that on the sneaker and also on the tongue and then the insole, and then you get the laces as well being in pink. Like I like about it is the fact that it is predominantly a black toe sneaker, and then you've got this grey suede panel on the back on the heel collar, which is really nice and quite sort of nice to the touch. It's not like it's a bit on the rough side, but it's still quite cool. And then the white up here I also really like, and kind of gives that sort of nice contrast between the black as well, and it feels like the Jordan Wings logo really does pop. And the trainer, you know, in terms of like the way it looks, and you got the sort of grey outsole as well. I like it. You know, I like the colour blocking as well. So loosely black toe. And however, my only sort of gripe really is, like with most sort of cracked leather sneakers, is the cracked leather on here. So it's quite a lot going on. So I didn't notice it at first, but it's also on the swoosh as well. And then you also got it going around the lace eyelets, and then also around the toe guard area. So it's all kind of on throughout, which I'm not really a big fan of, to be honest. I think it looks quite sort of tacky when you're wearing it. And then they've also put it on the ankle collar as well. So I'm all for like the sort of cracked age leather kind of material if it makes sense on the shoe and there's a sort of storytelling behind it. But this one, again, it feels like they just sort of put it on here, and there's no sort of story or reason behind as to why they've done that, apart from it just being a textural change really. So for me, that's my only sort of downfall with these, but they do look very clean and very nice and very sort of simplistic at the same time. And then obviously if you put in the pink laces, it will pop. So here's the details of the Jordan 1 High OG Bleached Coral. It comes in a bleached coral, black and white colourway. And this has a polyurethane cupsole with an airbag unit in the heel, and it's made up of all leather and suede materials, and the price was £180. So with the comfort and sizing, much like any other Jordan 1, it's on the medium to firm side, and because of the hard flat sole, it can get sort of fatiguing after a while, and I would say there isn't much support around the arch either. I think the wearing time for this particular pair is probably around the 6 to 8 hours, because the leather is like similar to any other sort of regular high OG, and they have a slightly sort of softer leather feel to them, so they feel a bit easier to sort of wear, I suppose, versus a Jordan 1 High 85. And I would recommend going up half a size, because for wide footers in general, so for me, for example, I tend to go up half size. And they have a great grip for all types of weather because of the radial pattern that's in there. And with the look and style, I love the OG black toe colour blocking. I'm a big fan of black toe colour blocking in general. And this has sort of the neutral colours on the ankle and the heel area, which is really nice. And it's a good one to wear. It's quite sort of versatile sneaker, so you can probably wear these sort of spring, autumn, winter time. And also because of the neutral colour blocking, it's a good one to wear sort of casual and smart casual. It does look quite sort of sophisticated. And if you put sort of the pink laces in there, that makes it really pop as well. But then I probably wouldn't be wearing them smart casual with the pink laces. But I also think maybe red laces would work in this as well, because it's predominantly a black and white sneaker. And obviously sail and white would definitely work. So with the pros, I like the fact that it's got a really clean colourway. It's really nice, and that's using the black toe colour blocking scheme. In terms of cons, I think Jordan 1s in general are priced too high, so the cost. And also for me, you know, Jordan 1s aren't the most comfortable sneakers nowadays. And also I'm not a fan of the cracked leather on this particular pair. It's just kind of all over the sneaker, and I'm not really too much of a fan of that. So with the ratings, I give the look and style a 5 out of 5 still, even though I've sort of mentioned about the cracked leather. From a distance it looks really nice on foot. The comfort is much like any other Jordan 1, so I've given that a 3. It's just standard stuff. And the quality, I've given it a 4 out of 5. I think the leather material is just not up to par in my opinion, and for that reason it's a 4, and because it's using the cracked leather. And the pricing, I'm just going to give that a 3. It's priced too high for a Jordan 1 in my opinion. And overall it's a nice, cool sneaker, and I've given it a sort of 4 out of 5 in my opinion. I think it just misses the mark because of the cracked leather really. I think that's the only issue for me. I think if it didn't have that, then I'd probably maybe even gone to the point of giving it a 5.